I'm Anthony Reed. I have 4 children.
My name is Dylan Weaver, and I have 1 daughter.
My name is Daryl Fournay. I have 3 sons.
Being present is very important as a father. It's not always the easiest task to, know the exact needs of your children. Presence is so important as a dad, and just trying to be in their space enough for them to know that, you support them.
When I look at my daughter, it's just really trying to raise her, better, to be better than me, and in all things. My ultimate goal, me and my wife's ultimate goal, is just basically we want her to love Jesus more than we ever did.
In my younger years, he really took me outside of the box as far as exploring different things. He would take us on limousine rides to the arcade, limousine rides to Indiana Beach. He would treat me and all of my friends to the movies. He showed us a different side of life. He's still very instilled in me to this day. Great man.
After I met Papa Joe, he taught me the value of correction and direction. He poured a lot of wisdom into me that I still carry with me now. But not having a dad early on made me want to make sure I was there for my boys, trying to help them and correct them and direct them.
So when I think, as God is our Heavenly Father, I think about how He will never leave us or forsake us. And that's immediately what I think about when I think about with Luna, is that I'll never leave her or forsake her. So I'm going to be there for her no matter what.
It has impacted me in that I have to be patient. I didn't learn this early on in their lives, but I know this now, and I have exercised it with my boys as of late. You have to be patient, just like God has been patient with me, because I definitely have fell down on some things, and my Father has forgiven me, and I'm still here. So I have to remember the same thing when dealing with some issues with my children, that God has and remains with me always. And I have to be there for my sons the same way.
Presence is just so important. That's the lesson I'm still learning, because under the umbrella of presence, there's just so many things. Asking the right questions, asking questions, period, checking in, spending time. That's the lesson for me. I'm still studying that book, the book of fatherly presence. He was here. He was here.
That He was there, He cared, and there was no doubt about that, and that He loved us. Pray every day over your family. Ask for wisdom, discernment, and direction in regards to leading your children and your family.
As long as you're there in your child's life, you're already doing such a great job, because part of being a dad is just being there to show up, and if you show up, that's just half the job right there, and you're already doing a great job.
Listen to your children. Pay attention. Let them know that, you have their back. Continue to feed into them. And, you'll have to also come to the realization that our way may not always be their way. Sometimes, we have to allow our children to teach us. And so that's what I would say to, rookie fathers or fathers to be, spend that time allowing them to pour into you. It's not always about us pouring into them. That's essential, to build that true relationship. It's building blocks together, walking side by side.